Hey guys, welcome to Doug Will Fix It. This is a video on a Porsche Taycan 4S. I wanted to just run through a couple of charging options. So the first one I want you to look at is around, let's say it's the winter and you want your car to be fully defrost, ready to go at 8 a.m. in the morning. How can we set that up? So if we go to the center console and you go to the menu, you hit charge, you can see the car's at 100%. It's giving it 220 range, and that's basically because we're just coming out of winter now, so the battery range is starting to go back up as the temperature improves. What I want you to do is go to timer. If you go to timer, you can see it's set to 8 a.m. daily, 22 Celsius. You want the car to hit. Currently it's disabled because the winter's just wrapped up here, but if we were to go in, you can say add a new timer, for example, and say, look, let's just say repeat this every day, weekday, 12 o'clock, or let's say you leave for work at 7 a.m. right? So 7 a.m. cool. You would like that set, so every day 7 a.m. and you can pick the days as well. It doesn't have to be daily. It could be 5 days a week, for example, if you only need it for for the working days. Set the cool, set the preheat and cooling to 22 Celsius, and you can also see that on here. So you can see I've got it set to, it's currently off like I said, but you can set the temperature of what you want it to be, and what zones and so on. All sorts of complicated stuff you can do, fancy stuff. Maybe 22 is too high, you just need a bit of this and that. So you basically set up the temperature on this end, you put your timer on this end, and then once it's enabled, every morning on that day, like you can see I've just set it up here, on that morning every day the car will basically go up to in this case even 85%, but we'll go up to 21 degrees. So all the fans, everything will come on and defrost the car basically, so it's ready to drive off. Straightforward, simple, but nice little tip to have, especially during the winter. We find it extremely useful. So no need to get your scraper out and your defrosters and all the fancy stuff that you need. You just let the car do the work for you at the time you want, so it's done and dusted by the time you come out. 7:30, let's say 8 o'clock, the car's fully defrosted, windows are unfrozen, so you can see what's going on. That's it really. Sub the channel, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.